Hello everybody, it's Fern. Welcome back to another Planty video. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I am finally going to be going through my I don't even know if I would say neglected. I mean, it is. It's definitely going to be chaos in here, I know that. But prop boxes are kind of self-sufficient. Like if you have a tight lid on them, I have my grow light strapped on top here that automatically turns on and off every day. And yeah, I don't really ever have to add water in here or anything. It just stays very moist, very humid. A lot of these things have been in here for many, many months. And I don't really check on them all that often. I take a glance in here every once in a while, but for the most part, it just hangs out underneath my plant shelf. And yeah, today's gonna be the day that we are cracking into here. So I'm actually wanting to retire this prop box. I have mentioned in some of my recent videos that I'm wanting to just do a few of the mini propagation boxes because I don't know, I'm not somebody who likes having a lot of propagations going. I get very overwhelmed by propagations. I don't need to multiply my plants. I already have like 300 plants. I do not need more. So the main reason that I take propagations is either if I want to fill out a plant, but more so I take them often as insurance cuttings. Like there's some begonias in here that I'm really glad I have in here because I no longer have them. Like the mother plants they're gone. So I'm glad that I have those in there. Sometimes I will be kind of undecided if I want to keep a plant, so then I'll just take a propagation, stick it in here and be like, well, I'll decide later. Sometimes plants aren't doing well, so I'm like, well, I'll just put it into propagation and then I'll kind of retry it. So yeah, it's kind of like, wow, this is dusty, but it's, oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna stop touching it. It's kind of those type of reasons rather than just like, oh, I'm just gonna take cuttings for fun and like make new plants so that I can sell them or so that I can give them away or so that I can just have like 10 of these plants in my collection. That's not really the reason that I propagate. Propagating is fun, but it's just a space issue. It's just I don't need more plants issue. So yeah, we're going to clear this out. I am probably not going to be keeping a lot of these, but the ones that I am going to keep, we're going to pot up or add into the mother plant or do whatever I need to do. So yeah, let's just crack in. Oh my gosh. Oh, my dragon scale. It is like a forest in here, you guys. This is like its own little ecosystem. Oh my goodness, this is insane. There are so many plants in here. Wow, this begonia lyalii looks so cute. Oh my goodness. This is wild. There's so much in here. Holy smokes. What the heck am I gonna do with all these? Well, I'm not gonna pressure myself to keep them all, that's for sure. Like this begonia thurstonii, I put cuttings of that into here because I wasn't sure if my water cuttings were gonna take. So I wanted to have a backup, and the water cuttings did take, and now I have that plant growing again. So I don't even need to keep these, and they're looking janky anyways. But it was good to have them in here for insurance. Oh my gosh, my begonia Muna. She's so cute. I'm so glad that she's in here because I wouldn't have this plant anymore if I didn't have this backup propagation going. Wow, okay. Maybe I will give y'all a kind of like top view to see everything that's going on in here. Some of it is not looking good. Like some parts are rotten and gross. Okay, so this is what it looks like from above. This looks like some type of philodendron. You know, this might be philodendron Paraiso Verde because I ended up putting cuttings of that one in here. What is this though? What is that? Is that from the same one? Oh, you know what? I think that might be Monstera aurea. A little baby leaf. That's so cute. We have Monstera dubia, which, oh gosh, this was not doing well for me, so I decided to pop it in here so that I could restart it. But now I'm like, do I even want to try again with this plant? I don't know. I kind of do, but I also am kind of just like over it. Although that's kind of sad because I was obsessed with this plant at one time. Like I loved it in the past, but then I just struggled with it a lot when I moved here. I'm not sure why. Dragon scale, we definitely need to pot this one up. This is just like my classic green dragon scale. Yeah, you can see there's like gross rotted plants in here as well, and I'm sure that there are like soil mites or springtails or something in here, so we can expect to see those. This is the begonia muna, which I'm so glad I have because I really like this one. It's a really like reminds me of stars or like a galaxy or something. It's so cute. What else is in here? Oh my gosh, begonia amphioxus. It looks unwell. Oh my gosh. I did not expect her to be looking unwell. Oh, she rotted. Oh no, this is all I have left of begonia amphioxus. That's actually not good. Okay, we're gonna have to move her to a different propagation container stat because I do not want to lose that begonia. Okay, well, good thing we're doing this today. But down here we have begonia lyalii, who's looking so cute. I call her the cilantro begonia because she reminds me of cilantro with her ruffled edges like that. We have begonia sarawak down there. Some Hoya down there as well. We're just gonna have to start pulling things out. But yeah, oh my goodness. There is a lot going on in here for sure. So I think that my game plan is I'm gonna pull things out of here. I'm gonna decide what I wanna keep and pot up, and then I'll go gather all of these like pots and supplies that I need because I just didn't know how much stuff I would need. So let's get these all out of here first. All right, I'm just gonna go for the begonia thurstonii because it's in the way. Is this gonna come out easily though, or what? Oh. Yeah, sorry girl, but I'm not keeping you. Ooh, something looks gross. Okay, there's weird, creepy stuff in here, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna get some shears because some of this stuff is like so in the sphagnum moss, it's like gonna pull the whole thing out like a carpet. This is wild. Okay. So I do want to keep begonia muna. So the ones that I want to keep, I'm gonna have to obviously be more careful. Oh my gosh, what was this? What was this? This philodendron, was that majestic? Or, oh, that could have been SP silver? I'm not sure, I don't need either of those, but, oh, there's another one. It's weird, they never fully unfurled. Honestly, could have been philodendron brantianum. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're just like silver philodendron wet sticks. They're not El Choco, are they? I thought that I had El Choco in here, but that's not El Choco. That's way too sparkly. Maybe my El Choco's rotted, which would kind of suck because I did want to restart that plant. This is a begonia that didn't do anything. Okay, begonia muna, let's get her out. Oh my gosh, I'm like worried I'm gonna break roots now. Here we go. There she is, she's all good. Okay, so there's begonia muna. Gonna put her on the other side because we're definitely gonna be potting her up. Dragon scale. I honestly might just keep this small dragon scale. There's a chonky corm on there. That might be more manageable than these bigger ones that just look kind of crazy. This has a lot of roots though. I suppose I could pot up both of them together, just to be safe. Okay, this Begonia Amphioxus, I can't believe it rotted. I mean, I can, because obviously this prop box is a mess, but like, what the heck? That is so wild. Okay, so not much left of Begonia Amphioxus. Oh my gosh, I'll have to buy a new one if this doesn't propagate. Like, look at this tiny, I had such a massive Amphioxus. This is why I want to get rid of this prop box. It needs to be retired because things just come in here to like never be seen again, pretty much. Okay. We have Begonia Sarawak, but it doesn't look good. There's actually a few small ones like this in here, so I'm gonna pull them all out and try to pot them and hope that they'll be okay because I do really want to grow that begonia. We have some of my Hoya. What was this one called? What was your name? Oh my gosh, looks like it has a lot of roots. Okay, Hoya, this one. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. This one grows in my IKEA greenhouse cabinet, the Millsbo Tall. And I took this propagation from it because I had burnt that plant at one time. So I decided to take cuttings so that I could fill it out again one day. And they've obviously rooted up really well. So I'll set that one to the side. Oh, this monstera dubia, y'all, I don't even know what to do with her. Here's more Begonia Sarawak. Little itty bitty piece. Okay, I want to get this begonia. Oh, what are you? Oh my gosh. Is this my Hoya GPS 7240? Is that what this is? What? I totally forgot that I put this in here. And this Hoya is actually currently going downhill on me. So that's super nice to find this. What the heck? Oh, I'm thankful that I had put that in there. I was thinking ahead. Cute little Begonia Lyalii. I love this one so much. I do have one that is alive outside of this box, but I'm glad that I have more in here. More of it right there. I have Epipremnum pinnatum. Pinnatum? Epipremnum pinnatum. Yeah. Why did that sound weird for a minute? The albo. Pinnata or pinnatum? I don't know. Oh my goodness, and she has got a long root. This one actually looks like it might have better variegation than the one I currently have potted up. So maybe I should keep this one. There's the leaves. That one looks a little wonky, but the variegation is kind of cute. So I might keep her. This is what I think is the Paraiso Verde. If I can get it out of here, there's like A lot of roots on this side. A lot of roots on this side. The Monstera dubia has put out roots like a beast. Oh, okay, it's okay. I broke one, but it's all right. Okay, so here is what I think is the Philodendron Paraiso Verde. Now, I don't really have the climate for this plant, I feel. I know that it needs warm temperatures to give nice variegation, and I feel like that is why I've never had nice variegation on this plant. Usually when I see nice, like, specimens of this, it's people who live further south and people who, yeah, just live in, like, kind of like a warm, humid climate. So am I dumb to keep trying to grow this? I don't know. Should I keep trying with it? Let me know if you live in a cooler climate and manage to get this plant looking nice. Because if there is hope, I will keep trying with it. I love the way that they look when they're nice and variegated. Like, they're so stunning. I've just never been able to get, like, even a single variegated leaf on it, to be honest. Okay, this is just more of that. Oh, these look kind of gross, actually. It's more of that Hoya, but, well, I could keep them, I guess. I'll just scrape off the weird bits on the leaves. Okay. Oh, here's another Paraiso Verde. I don't think I need two of them, though. Monstera aurea. I have a million cuttings of this plant already, but she's cute, so I'll keep her. Oh man. Okay, so now I really need to figure out what I'm doing with Monstera dubia. I still have my plank with nothing on it. I was considering putting my Epipremnum pinnatum albo on there, but if I pot this Monstera dubia up, I could just put her back onto the plank. Massive root, like, going around this. Oh my gosh, this whole prop box. This is insane. Hello? Where's the end? Where's the... It literally keeps going. Okay. Look at... This is so insane. Okay. So we could pot her up. I'd probably cut because, like, look how this is looking crazy. I've never tried Monstera dubia on a moss pole, but I also don't have any moss poles. I submitted my order for my Rousseau stuff, but it's not here yet. But I feel like the plank, I really love Monstera dubia growing on a plank. So maybe I will do that. Anyways, that's it for emptying this out. There's just, like, rotted bits, and this was, looks like Hoya carrata that I tried to prop. It's just a gross leaf now. Whew, I am so glad to be rid of this prop box. Let us all say goodbye, neglected propagation box. See you later. I think that this mystery philodendron situation might be Philodendron brantianum. It could be, and I kind of want to plant it. And oh wait, it doesn't even have roots. What the heck? Yo, this doesn't even have roots. Did neither of them? Because I was thinking this one doesn't either. I was kind of thinking maybe I will go ahead and try to grow Philodendron brantianum again. I actually really love that philodendron. I just got rid of mine because I don't even know. I just had too many poles and I was trying to cut it down a little, but it's such a pretty philodendron, really. I could put it in my mini prop boxes and see if these end up rooting up. They're kind of cute. I'm kind of tempted to keep them. Okay. This is the problem. Like, something that I do when I'm considering getting rid of a plant or considering downsizing something, I will sometimes get rid of the plant but take a cutting and be like, oh, I can always, like, if I regret it or if I want to decide later, I can just do that. But then I've put these cuttings in here thinking, oh, just in case I want to keep it. And then of course I see them and I want to keep them. So anyways, okay. What am I even gonna do? I'm gonna have to go get some pots for these and I might put some of them in pon. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna do semi-hydro for quite a few of these. So I just washed a bunch of pon outside with the hose and I've grabbed my new self-watering planters so we can try these guys out. I think I'm gonna put the Monstera dubia into one of these. There we go. Okay, so here is the meter. Let's figure out how to set it up. Oop. Oh my gosh, it just completely came apart. Oh. Okay, oh my gosh, stop it. We can figure this out. Can we figure this out? No. I want to make sure that it's proper or else I'm gonna have to redo it. Where's the little, I thought I just had a little instruction thing, did I not? There it is. Lower cap, tube body. This is the buoy. Float rod. Oh, that's right here. Float rod and indicator cap. Now, some of y'all did comment when I unboxed these new pots that the indicator can get stuck sometimes and you have to jiggle it. And that's also happened to me with my long rectangular self-watering planters. So it's definitely annoying when it does that. So I'm curious to see whether these ones are gonna do that to me as well. Okay, so this goes into here. And then this rod thingy attaches to the buoy thing. And then that goes into here. And then this, the meter, the gauge gets put on the top. And then that just goes in through there. That's it. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. So the plant's gonna obviously get potted into here and then it's gonna sit in there. Is this supposed to stick out a little bit like that, or did I not push this in enough or something? Oh, there we go. Feels a little more snug. There, that's better. Okay, perfect. So that's what it looks like. I guess this is technically the front. But do I really want that logo at the front? No, I don't think so. So let's just flip it around. Okay, Monstera dubia. Oh my goodness. All right, let's fill with some pon first. Now, we are entering a new era with pon because I have a pon scoop now. So we're saying goodbye to the ladle, which is kind of bittersweet. It is fun using the ladle, but this is gonna work a lot better because it's more narrow and precise. So yeah, really excited about my new scoop. Oh, it's perfect. I can pick up so much too. All right. So I'm definitely going to end up cutting this, but let's get it situated for now. This is insane, this big root. Insane. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, there we go. I'm gonna fill it and then we'll deal with it. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut off here because this is just too crazy and I want to be able to train it to climb up the plank. So there we go. I'm gonna put that against the plank. I don't think I've ever grown Monstera dubia in pond before, so this will be interesting to see how it goes. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with this one. I really do love Monstera dubia, so I hope that it's going to be happy in this setup. Okay, let's pot up some of my begonias. So I have Begonia Muna here. Now I think I'm also gonna do pon for these begonias. I think that they will be happy with that. And I'm just gonna be using clear cups. I was thinking of doing a layer of jumbo perlite on the bottom just to have a bit of a drainage layer, then I don't have to use as much pon. This doesn't need, like, this is a big cup. It does not need the full depth of the cup anyways, so I'm just going to put the perlite there mostly just to save pon, but it'll be fine. It'll just wick up the same. Gonna pop her in. She's got a bit of a crazy bendy stem right now. I don't know if you can see how wild it is, but we're just gonna work with it. Okay, she looks a little crazy at the minute, but I'm sure that she'll straighten out. I will probably add, yeah, I'll probably add a clear trellis into here. Okay, I grabbed this iridescent Arca trellis and I'm gonna pop that in. And I'm just gonna clip her on. Boom. Perfect. And I'll fill these up once I'm done potting them all. I can just fill them all up at once. I'm gonna do the same with the Begonia Lyalii and Sarawak. All right, there's the Lyalii done. I'm sure that she's gonna do well. I've grown this one in pond before. Whew, this feels good to be going through these plants. Okay, last begonia is Begonia Sarawak. That was like the perfect amount of jumbo perlite that was in there. The Sarawak kind of just like creeps. Like, it's kind of like a sprawling begonia, it seems. I have not been very successful in growing it. I've only ever just had like small little bits like this of it, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to get a nice one eventually. Take that leaf off. Looks kind of janky. Okay, there she is. Kind of nervous about that one, but hopefully she likes the pawn. And then what are we gonna do next? I think for the dragon scale, and you know what I just realized? I thought I had silver dragon corms in that box too, but these are the only ones that I have sprouted. I suppose this one could be silver dragon, but it's pretty young to tell. I'm gonna pot these together in another one of our self-watering planters. I've actually never grown dragon scale in pon, and I hear that people have really great success growing it in pon, so I'm definitely excited to give it a go. Okay, I'm gonna put both of these in here. Like so. Make sure all the roots are down there. I can't believe that we finally have Miss Dragon Scale, the icon herself. The longtime viewers, y'all know that she used to be incredible, and now she's gonna grow back out again. I've been getting questions lately too of people asking what happened to the Dragon Scale. Well, here it is. She is back in action as of today. Okay, what do we have left? I think that I'm deciding against the Paraiso Verde. I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience for a philodendron that just isn't performing in this environment. I don't know. I also think that, well, this is really nice variegation on this epipremnum. Maybe I will keep this. I honestly might end up swapping this out with my current epipremnum albo. I'm gonna pop this into one of our self-watering pots as well. Why not? We're on a roll with these. Okay, the SD card was full, so I had to go through, delete some old footage. Now we're back. I was on a roll, so I just ended up potting the few plants that I had left. So I'll show you what I did. So I potted up the monstera aurea little baby here. It's just so stinking cute. I already have so many, like way too many. I think 6, no, more than that. Between 6 to 8, I think, cuttings of monstera aurea already that I've had rooting in perlite for quite a while now. They need to be potted up. That's on my list to do during November. But I just couldn't deny this little cutie here. So I think that this, well, I don't know, because I can't keep all of them. But also, what am I gonna do with them? So I don't know, but this is just too cutie, so I had to pot her up. We'll see how it goes. I really struggle with monstera aurea when it comes to browning. My cuttings are actually doing really well. They're super rooted in the perlite. I find that semi-hydro is better, but I need to keep up with the repots, because once these really get growing and the roots fill up the pot, they end up just drying out quickly, and that is when they're prone to the browning, is what I've found. if you can keep them consistently moist and semi-hydro and they're not like rapidly outgrowing their pots, or you're staying on top of it and you're keeping the water level in check, I find that there's a lot less chance of browning. It just seems that these cells just burst so easily in the yellow variegation, and then it just browns right away. So we'll see how it goes with that one. And then I ended up potting up my little Hoya GPS 7240 cutting. I decided to go into pawn for this one as well, just to, I don't know, just to try it out, see how it goes. I don't have a ton of Hoya in pawn, but yeah, I had this cup and I had the pawn out, so I figured why not. And then, is that it for the plants I have on the table? Yeah, okay, I'll take you over to the counter now. Okay, Leucantha was the Hoya name that I could not recall. So I ended up grabbing my Leucantha from the Millsbo tall cabinet and then repotting it into this larger butterfly pot with the two or three cuttings that I had from the prop box. So now it's a more full plant. There's this little fresh cutting from the prop box. It looks really cute. So I'm excited to see this fill out. This Hoya is so crazy, and when I see photos of other people's, they look like so nice and organized, and mine just looks insane. So I don't really know. Maybe I should trellis this. I'm not sure, but it's growing a little bit crazy, so I need to decide whether I'm gonna trellis this or not. You can let me know what you think if you have this Hoya as well. But yeah, she's looking unruly, or maybe it'll just fill out and look nicer because there's so many vines that are just sparse. Like, look at that. There's no leaves until there. So it just makes it look extra, just kind of weird. But all the cuttings are potted up, so that's good. I'm probably going to try to sneak all of these plants into cabinets at least for like a week, just so they can kind of acclimate, because it's very risky to take them straight out of 100% humidity in a prop box to room humidity. I want to do a bit of a transition period, so I'm going to try to find space for them in my cabinets. The begonias are going to go in the Acrobar. I did put my begonia amphioxus into my little perlite bin, so hopefully that one will root up, because I really don't want to lose it. I can't believe I'm down to this one tiny cutting. That is so ridiculous, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna go try and find space for all of these plants. Wish me luck. Okay, so I was able to fit most of them into the Millsbo wide. It actually looks quite nice with those pots in there in the pond. I had to move my monstera albo out of there, but she'll be fine out of the cabinet. This is the newest leaf. It got damaged a little bit, maybe from the pest spray. I don't know, but it's still so pretty. Actually, a lot of these leaves, or no, just these two. It must be from the pest spray. I don't know why the heck else, because I think I sprayed it on 2 separate occasions when new leaves were emerging, and now I've learned my lesson. But if we can overlook that, this marbling, literally perfection. But that's not what this video is about. So we have the Monstera aurea, the dragon scale, the, what is this, Monstera dubia in there. And then I ended up putting the Epipremnum albo cuttings just into water for now, because I had a thought that I wanted to pop that plant onto a pole, and my Russo order is not here yet, so I don't have a pole. So I think I'm just gonna leave them in there until that arrives. It should be here pretty soon, so I shouldn't have to wait too long. This Hoya, I don't know if this is gonna fit back into the Millsbo tall. I might just end up putting this on the Vitcho shelf, but I'm gonna have to make space for that, so it's just on the counter for now. And then I've popped the begonias that we potted into the Acrobar cabinet. Hopefully this cabinet will be looking less sad soon. If you missed my October plant walkthrough, yeah, this turned into a little bit of a begonia graveyard, unfortunately, so I'm really happy that I did have some cuttings and was able to get them potted back up. So my goal is for this to be made nice again over the winter. That's like my winter goal when it comes to this begonia cabinet. I need to chop the Chloristicta. I actually need to chop a couple of them in here. But yeah, so I'm glad the begonias have somewhere high humidity to go and get growing, get established. All right, and that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I went through that disastrous prop box. All of my cuttings from now on, I'm hopefully just going to be putting into the mini prop boxes. So yeah, because we don't need that situation happening again. Oh my goodness, that was chaos in there. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Really hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for always watching and commenting, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.